Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as the name suggests, this is a fail. I'm not going to show the stamping. I'm going to move in straight to the fail part because you're going to see me doing some stamping again in a moment. So I was using gel stamping polish. So it should have a tacky layer, but for some reason it doesn't. And I don't know why it didn't. But it didn't, so this whole design didn't work. Because the idea was I was going to have the leaves all pigmented, basically. But yeah, that didn't work. So we are going to go with plan B. Plan B involves covering up all of that with pigment, a multicoloured pigment. I'm going to use all three. And then we are going to go stamp on top. If you saw my video last week where I was doing the layered stamping, this is the second part. It was the inspiration that was given to me by a picture from my friend. He didn't think I was going to be using it for nail videos, mind you, but I find inspiration all over the place. So I wanted, what I wanted didn't happen. So we're going to go with plan B, and this time I'm going to go more for, think of like tie-dye. Yeah, a little bit more kind of hippie. No, not 60s, 70s? 70s? The 60s or 70s. Oh my God, that's really bad. I should know that. I wasn't alive back then though. So, you know, some forgiveness should be given. But, you know, kind of thinking hippie festival. That's where I went to with this. And there's going to be a moment in the video that you're all going to go, oh my God, no, what are you doing? Don't worry. Don't worry, all will be well. So what I've done is I've come along and put some base coat over the top, cured it in the lamp, and so now I've got a nice tacky layer to work with. And I'm just going to blob this all over the place, really. Make sure, because now I'm putting this onto a tacky layer of base coat, you do need to make sure you clean your brush afterwards, because it won't come off your brush. So yeah, at this point I'd put some base coat on, and I was just seeing if I could put it round the flowers. You know, maybe I could go with that, but of course all it does then is it just pretty much covers up what I've got underneath and kind of spreads everywhere. And I was like, this isn't doing what I wanted it to do. But yeah, you love a good fail, so I thought I would leave it in there. Now it may well be you look at that and go, yeah, you know what, you can go with that, just leave it be. But for me, I knew what I wanted. It wasn't what I wanted. Did I get what I wanted by the end? No. But did I like what I got with at the end? Yes. So that's the important part. At the end of the day, the mistakes are how we learn. You know, did I have fun doing this? Yes! I made a mess. It was brilliant. I was happy. So I'm gonna mess around with this for a little bit longer. I'm sorry if you can hear my tumble dryer in the tumble dryer. No, it's not my tumble dryer. It's my the thing that cleans the dishes. Dishwasher. That's the thing. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to walk back upstairs. I've just done the voiceovers for 3 other videos. And I'm like, oh no, I want a drink. I'm a little bit done now. I want a drink. But I've got to get this one done. I've got peace and quiet while the kids are not here. So I thought, right, I'm going to get it done. Then I can clear everything off my phone. I have got some more stuff that I want to go do. So I may even get a design done today as well. Not just housework. Boring. And I want to get some more knitting done. If you have seen my Facebook post recently of my blanket, I am still trying to finish that. Right, so there are the 2 fails and the ones that I don't like. And so this is when I go, no. So I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to put base coat on, basically. And then for the other 2 nails that I hadn't done anything on, I buffed over them to get rid of the stamping. So I just used 240 buffer. Something very light, because I don't want it to take the colour off underneath. I just want it to take the stamping off. So nice, gentle buff. Buff. I don't know why I like that word, buff. And it always makes me think of my friend Emma, who used to have her nails done. And we used to have a good laugh about dust and buff. Anywho. So we're going to put that on, and then we are going to stamp over the top. Now, when I stamp over the top, I am not going to cure it. Okay, this is a gel stamping polish. So normally you would cure it, okay? But I am not going to. This is deliberate. I'm not being a spoon. It is possible, I know. I do have that habit sometimes of just going there, what are you doing, Shona? And the honest answer is I haven't got a clue either. But no, this one was deliberate. Now, the great thing about the gel stamping polish, stamping gel, the gel stamping gel, oh dear God, I was doing so well, is that it doesn't dry. You have to cure it. So it means I can do multiple ones. The reason being is it needs to sit. You got to let it settle. Same as like when you put gel polish on nails. It kind of needs to just settle a little bit. So, kind of spreads a little bit. Just, the minute you've done it, you whack it straight in the lamp. Sometimes the cover isn't quite so good. If you just give it a couple of seconds, just let it sit for a minute, We're not talking a long time here. It just helps. Exactly the same with this, it just helps it sit into the grooves, okay? The great thing about it is you can get more than one stamp out of it as well, sometimes, if you're very lucky. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to stamp over the top. I'm using my clear jelly stamper, as usual, from Nail.supplies. I think you can now get it from CJP as well. They are part of the same thing. But yeah, if you go to the Nail.supplies website and instantly your browser goes, "We do not like this site," that is actually the right one. I don't know why it does that, but I can only go use it on certain things. So I can use it on my computer, but I can't use it on my phone. I did wonder if my husband's put a Shona trap on it that goes, "You cannot spend money on this site." But let's face it, he would have done that to every other site, not just that one, because I rarely order from there. But I do love my jelly stamper, and it is definitely worth getting. And it's not expensive either. They do take a little bit of breaking in, and we've all seen the pain when I got my brand new one. But once you've worked it a little bit, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so we're just going to put these on, and then I'm going to come along and I'm going to use a matte top coat. Now you're going to see the minute I put the matte on, do not press hard. For the love of God, do not press hard, because don't forget that stamping is not dry. I didn't want harsh lines, especially because it's white. I want it to kind of look a little bit blurry, a little bit floaty, a little bit like it's stoned maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to float the top coat over the top, okay? I'm trying to show you what I mean here. Can you see how it just takes the sharpness off it, but it's not completely blurring the whole thing away? So if you pressed hard, you would just smudge the whole thing. You just wipe it away. It would not be a good thing. So do it nice and gently, okay? And then we're just going to top coat over this one as well, and the two plain ones, and then that is this design done. So it's a bit of a fail, but I got a win at the end. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this one. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.